Welcome back to The Price of Business. I'm your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business today program brought to you in part by richclub.org. Going to go to our next segment, talking to Umesh Verma. He's on the program before. My understanding, my producer, who remembers stuff that I think is really quite extraordinary. I'm not sure what the retail value of any of the information he has, but it's quite extraordinary, the things he remembers. And he remembers Umesh on the program before. He's with a company called Blue Lance, and they're in app security. And I'm sitting there looking at the website, and you know what? It looks like it's pretty memorable, so shame on me for not remembering. How are you today? Glad to have you on, Umesh.
Oh, good to be speaking with you, Kevin.
Yeah, good to have you on. Are you in the Houston area?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, because you were in our studios before. What part of Houston are you in?
Well, I live in the Woodlands, but I work in Midtown.
There you go. Tell us, kind of give us the elevator speech about Blue Lance. Yeah, I'm seeing your video, and so it's all coming now back to memory. Tell us about Blue Lance.
Yeah, so Blue Lance is a cybersecurity firm that focuses on helping organizations, manage and govern their cybersecurity. In today's world, with all the breaches that are going on, it is just so important to aggressively assess your security, do your risk assessments, and then monitor who is gaining access to your computers. And so that's really what Blue Lance does, and then moves it all and maps all of that information for compliance purposes like Sarbanes-Oxley and HIPAA and GLBA, etc.
Yeah. Kind of give us, first of all, how large is your company?
So we're a private company, and we have customers in 40 different countries across the world. We have about several hundred customers, and they range mostly from the largest organizations down to a community bank. We've been in business almost 30 years, so we've been around, and we've done a lot of business.
Now, how many employees does your company have?
So we're right about 30 people.
Yeah, and your size range is vast. How do you get paid? Are you in the Technology Center, the Houston Technology Center?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. I used to office there several years ago, back in this earlier days. So, is there how do you get paid by a client for the consulting or for use of services? How does that work?
All of the above. We get paid to come in and help do a risk assessment for them. We identify where the risks might be on their computer systems or on their user security side. We help them design their solutions and their monitoring solutions and implement those solutions for them, or they can do it themselves. And then the most recent and exciting opportunity is that we have teamed up with Reneka App Builders, which is a custom mobile app development company, and we are now able to work on providing the next generation of apps to our customers, where it's not just about just connecting with their customers, but also being secure and private and compliant. Interesting.
So how are you different from the competitors who are in the same domain sphere?
Yeah, so most of our competitors are not providing custom application development to their existing customer base. And that is a key. Up to now, Blue Lance has been an off-the-shelf commercial product offering, which has been the automated security assessment and the automated monitoring of computer access with real-time alerting and reporting and compliance reporting and artifacts. What we have done now is added this whole component of custom application development, and so now it's a services offering that we are offering to our existing customers as well as new customers. It used to be that everybody needed a website. Now you can see how apps have exploded. The mobile apps are just exploding, and most of those mobile apps are very insecure because they connect to the cloud, and one just assumes that the cloud is safe, or that the company that's providing the app has taken the necessary steps to make sure that your data is safe as you're connecting to the cloud. So that is where we see a very different opportunity and a unique opportunity, is to provide that secure app development and connect and rely on the vast experience at Blue Lance in the security, privacy, and compliance space.
Yep. Yeah, it's interesting. It wasn't that long ago when we called the smartphone, the third screen, but it really has become the main screen, hasn't it?
It sure has.
It's incredible.
The latest study shows that 98% of us have that phone by our side more than 90% of the time. Even when we're sleeping, it's right there on the dresser.
Yeah, actually, I put mine under my pillow, which is why I have sleeping disorders. But yeah, absolutely, I think it's incredible. I probably spend at least as much time, and among the things I am is a professional writer, so I spend a lot of time in front of my laptop, but I bet I spend at least as much time engaged with my phone, when you factor in, my daily exercise routine, which has earphones and my phone, access Pandora, I bet I spend as much of my day with my phone, engaged with my phone, if not more, than I do with my laptop, which I think is just extraordinary.
Yeah, and it should be of concern to you is that when you spend so much time, are you sure that it's only you that is accessing all the information that you're accessing, or is there anyone else who is masquerading as your credentials?
Yeah, that should be my concern. Trouble is, I'm too old to understand that. But no, you're absolutely right. And we're very aware. I think most of us are very aware of how vulnerable we are with our computers, but we're equally vulnerable with our phone.
Just take a look at what has happened just this year. You had Target, which was a huge hack. It's the first time a public company CEO has lost his job to a cybersecurity data breach. The value of the lawsuits against Target now have exceeded their market cap. The board of directors are having to resign. Then we had eBay getting hacked. We had Neiman Marcus getting hacked. We had Marshall's getting hacked. We had P.F. Chang's got hacked. Locally, we had Specs Liquor House. And this last weekend, the Houstonian was in the news. So credit card information, which is all over the place, is extremely vulnerable.
Yeah, we live in very, very dangerous times. And so do individuals use your company's services as well, or is it always entirely business entities?
Yeah, it is business to business. It's business entities. We help businesses secure their infrastructure.
Yeah, well, I think it's a great job that you guys do. Very important. Umesh Verma, he's with a company called Blue Lance, bluelance.com. I thank you for your time. Thanks for being with us again.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Thank you for the opportunity. Look forward to speaking to you more.
You bet. When we come back, we're going to have much more for you. I do want to remind you that the best content here, it shows up over there at usdatareview.com. I'm Kevin Price. You're listening to The Price of Business.